10 on your side's coverage of the deadly shootings continues now at 5:30.
Tonight, the Navy is reaching out to the families who lost loved ones in yesterday's shooting, as well as Navy Yard employees. 10 on your side's Art Kohn was the first local reporter on the air giving you information on what happened.
Art, how is the Navy providing help for those families now and the employees dealing with the loss?
Well, you know, 10 on your side is very mindful of the fact that we do have a number of people from the Hampton Roads area who actually commute to come to work here. And, you know, to say that this was a traumatic event is a gross understatement. But we know that there are a lot of families that have to find ways to deal with it, grief and other problems that have cropped up. So we have a special guest from the Navy, the director of the Navy's Fleet and Family Readiness Services, Ed Cannon. Mr. Cannon, obviously the first thing that sticks out is there has to be some emotional stress with people who go through an ordeal like this. What kinds of things are you doing to reach out to those individuals?
Yeah, great question, and thank you for having me on. The reality is that we're under a lot of stress right now. This tragedy has really struck all of us. It struck the whole Navy family. And so we have a comprehensive approach to taking care of people when they're in need, when they're grieving. And so we pulled together a team. We brought counselors in from Pax River, Maryland, from Annapolis. We've had offers for some of the counselors that are in our Fleet and Family Services centers in Norfolk to come here as well. We have people from the medical community. We have the chaplain community, all pulled together to take care of our overall community. As you know from being down in Norfolk, as the Navy likes to say, it's one team, one fight. And this Navy Yard is feeling a lot of pain right now. But I think people are comforted in the fact that we have counseling available. We have lots of options for them to try to help them walk through and this process here.
What about for employees who maybe have some reservations about even coming back to work? How do you deal with those issues?
Yeah, we know that's going to be a problem. In the next couple days, people are going to try to get their lives back together and feel a sense of normalcy. But we also know when they come through that gate, they're going to be feeling a little uncomfortable. And so one of the things we've done is we've deployed a rapid response team that will be available for anyone that just needs assistance. We'll be going office to office, talking to people, letting them know that if they want to meet as a unit, if they want to meet as an individual, if they just want some time to talk, we're going to have people there to help them out. So it really is a comprehensive approach of supporting them. But there's no question, we understand that they're going to be grieving, and that's why the professionals are here to really help them out. And they know it's not just tomorrow or the next day. They'll be here next week. They'll be here as long as it takes to make sure they have the support they need.
And those people shouldn't be afraid to reach out for that either. I mean, there's no repercussions or looking down on someone for that.
Oh, not even close. We know that to get back and to be productive, you need to feel comfortable. You have to go through that grieving process. And so there's no shame at all of us, from the very top leaders down to those on the ground. They understand that this is going to take a while. They've lost loved ones. They know people in the area, or they have friends who know people who lost someone in this tragedy.
Mr. Cannon, thank you very much for joining us. We'll continue to stay on top of this story, and also coming up in our next half hour of news, we're going to talk to one of the individuals who was inside Building 197 who survived that deal. We'll see how he's coping with it. I think you might be surprised. Reporting live from outside the Washington Naval Yard, Art Kohn, 10 on your side.